Hey everyone, it's Marissa, and I am back with some suggestions for babies and toddlers. Again, we have a ton of selections. This is just a ton of books for babies and toddlers. This is just a small sampling. So first I want to talk about these two little mini box sets that we have. They each come in this cute little cardboard box with 4 different little books that are nice thick board books, good for little hands. And Big and Little is 2 stories about babies and mommies and 2 stories about babies and daddies, all different kinds of animals, really cute. Just spilled mine there, so sorry about that. And then Mini Machines is like my son's favorite right now. It's 4 different machines in a construction site, and they all interact. So like Bill's bulldozer will dump a load into Dan's dump truck, and then Carl's crane lifts a load out of pipes out of Dan's dump truck. They're just really cute and very, very simple text. Very fun. These are some of our brand new baby's very first flashcards. And I'm not a huge flashcard proponent. I think it's, you know, I never would sit with my babies and quiz them on flashcards. But I learned after getting some flashcards as a gift that babies and toddlers and even preschoolers just love to play with flashcards. They like to flip through them. They like to look at the pictures. So I'm sort of like a flashcards for play convert. So these we have a few of these, but this is Things That Go. And as you can see, they're double-sided. There's 10 cards, each double-sided, simple illustrations. And what I like about them is they're mounted on this foam core, so baby's not going to rip them in half. This is My Wild Animal World. We also have a set called My Farm Animal World, and these are some of my favorites. So it looks like a book, right? And has this nice little magnetic closure. Sits on your bookshelf just like this, but when you open it up, it's not just one book, it's 9 little tiny chunky board books. They all follow the same format. They say what the animal is, where they live, what their babies are called, what they eat, and what sound they make. And the added bonus is that the box itself is like a toy, because when you take the book out, the box has a picture of the book that goes in there, so it's like a little puzzle to get the books back in the right place. Super cute. So My Wild Animal World and My Farm Animal World. That's Not My Kitten. So this That's Not My series is probably our most popular series for babies. We have over 30 titles in this series. That's Not My Kitten, That's Not My Puppy, That's Not My Dinosaur, That's Not My Truck, That's Not My anything you can possibly think of practically. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these because I have a video that's just about this series, but they're very simple, touchy-feely, high contrast illustrations with a little mouse hiding on every page. Animal Hide and Seek. This takes place in the world of Farmyard Tales, if you're familiar with Farmyard Tales. And this is fun because it's touchy-feely. It's got 4 or 5 touchy-feely spots on every 2-page spread, and a flap. And it's also a basic counting book because there's only 1 cow in the barn, where's Daisy? You open up the flap and there are 2. There are only 2 pigs in the pig pen, where's Curly? You open up the flap and there are 3. And there's a little duck hiding on every page as well, just like in all the Farmyard Tales books. So that's fun to look for the duck as well. This is our baby's very first black and white books gift set. We actually have this available in the little library that's the same size as these little books. It's about the same size as those little books. But this is a gift set, and it just came out. It's brand new. It comes in this nice little presentation tray, so it makes a really pretty gift. And the books are a little bit bigger, and they are still nice thick board books, but they have sort of soft, squishy covers instead of just the plain cardboard covers. So it looks really sharp, just makes a really pretty, nice gift set. I Am a Dirty Dinosaur is probably my favorite of our new picture books. It's definitely up there. This just came out and it's really cute. I'm a dirty dinosaur with a dirty, dirty snout. I never wipe it clean. I just snip and snuff about. sniff, sniff, snuff, snuff, sniff, and snuff about. And the whole thing follows that same pattern. I'm a dirty dinosaur with a dirty face. I never wash it clean. I just shake about the place. Shake, 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 shake about the place. So cute. And the illustrator actually used mud in the illustration, so I think that's cute too. Baby's very first big playbook is sort of like a combination of everything. It's got touchy-feely areas, it's got flaps, it's got peek-through holes, and it's noisy. So as you can see, when I lift this flap, there's that little balloon floating away. This little button is supposed to be the sound that balloon makes. So all of the sounds correspond with things going on in the picture. Very fun, very cute, very bright and happy. And then we have a lot of noisy books as well, and I have 3 sort of variations here for you to look at. The first one is Baby's very first noisy books. We have several of these. This one is the Noisy Farm book, and as you can see, the illustrations are really simple, really no text, just the animal sounds on the page. And when you push the button, you get a little ditty and the animal sound. So those are really cute. My son loves those. Noisy Zoo is sort of like a next step up. There's a little bit of text, but it's not really a story. It's just what a noisy lion. And then it's got the nice tabs, so it's easy for Baby to turn the page. And then we also have a little bit more advanced noisy books, for example, the Noisy Orchestra. And as you can see, it has a little bit more text. This is nice because you can read just this part and it still makes sense. Or if you want, so this talks about the different instruments in the different instrument families in an orchestra. So this is the strings page. So you can just read this that talks about the strings. Or you can read the text that goes along with each of the different instruments as well. And then you press this button and it plays the string family melody. You flip through, there's the woodwinds, there's a button for the woodwinds family, there's a button for the brass family, there's a button for the percussion family, and then at the very end it puts all 4 of those families together for the whole orchestra. So I love Noisy Orchestra. I got this for my son for his first birthday and he loves it. Alright, so those are my suggestions for babies. If you have any questions or something that you want was not talked about, please let me know, and I will see you back at the event page.